Good morning and good afternoon, depending on wherever you at. The time of this recording, this is episode 190 of the Restricted Zone podcast. I want to make a clear correction before we go any further. The previous episode, I said episode 188. That was a mistake on me. It was episode 189. I put it in the description below as well. So if you wanted to, take a look or you got mixed up, that's the reason why. This is episode 190. It's the basketball episode, and we're back at it again. Chris Guapo, introduce yourself to the people and fans out there, man.
Hello, my name is Chris Guapo, also known as the leader of the free world. A lot of people may call me different things. One thing nobody ever says about me though is that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to sports, especially. So if you
Listen,
are a new subscriber, a new viewer, I want you to just go ahead, stop and subscribe, like, comment, repost, share, and share with your friends and all that. Just support, show love.
show love, 100%, man. Definitely appreciate all the notifications. Our last three videos, we've hit the 100 marks plus, over 40 likes, and you guys are really tuned in. We really appreciate that. You guys motivate us to keep going, and we're here. We're back at it again, bringing you a basketball episode this week. Man, a lot to talk about in the NBA world. Let's start off with Adam Silver, right? The head honcho, right? And listen, he's facing a lot of media criticism, a lot of backlash. A lot of people are talking about him in a negative light because the guy who runs the product that we love, the NBA basketball, he calls it a highlight sport. Now, which is wild because at first, obviously, when I saw the title of this, I was like, okay, this clearly could have been taken out of context. Let's read more into it before we hold our judgment. Reading through it, he pretty much he said what he said. It's a highlight sport. That's just really to summarize it up for people that understand. But on the deeper level of this is really damaging for a guy, especially the commissioner of the league, for you to kind of. It's like this is your product, this is your brand. I understand money, the NBA's business. I understand it's business, right? But at the same time, the fans are the one that create that business for you, right? And when you make it overpriced, like it's like they don't even care about the fans. Why do you think? And I hate to say this, piracy is it's been overwhelmingly massive over the past 4 years because it's exactly why, because Adam Silver hasn't really, times of like the economy now, and a lot of people are just struggling to get by on a day-to-day needs sometimes, just even dealing with necessities and groceries and entertainment and sports is one of the few things that can kind of get the stress out of life sometimes. It kind of take us out the stressful life that we all, each and every single one of us, go through, whoever's listening to this. And and Adam Silver's kind of making it hard for the people who really love basketball, who truly love, breathe basketball, who watch the game. Who I know people who watch highlights all day, and they'll watch the games, full games. They'll watch NBA TV when they had the Hardwood Classics. I used to be one of those guys when I had cable. I watched the Hardwood Classics. That's why I know I could.
Hardwood classics and marquee matchup.
There we go. I would listen to me. So it's just really disappointing to hear Adam Silver. Uh, it kind of shows he's really out of touch with. He's out of touch with the people, if I would say so. I'm gonna swing it to you, Chris. Just give me your thoughts on this, man. Like, seriously, this is just kind of crazy to hear him say that.
So as far as Adam Silver comments go, you know what? I understand it. I completely understand it. Do I agree with it? No, but I understand it because at the end of the day, the man has a business to run. I cannot fault him. You when you think about it, Adam Silver is not how David Stern was,
100%.
and
We know that.
and man, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But
Right.
David Stern studied the game of basketball while he was commissioner. David Stern understood everything that the players had to go through to even get into their position. And just like how people complain about players like not being as tough anymore, like they coming from AAU instead of having to genuinely get out the mud, that's the same situation as David Stern and Adam Silver. We watched David Stern genuinely be the greatest sports commissioner out of every sport. Out of every sport.
That's tough right there. I don't, I
I,
don't know about that. We can have
I
a
feel
conversation about that another day, but
yeah, that's a conversation for another time. But the point I'm trying to make is Adam Silver is a CEO. He is not a leader of players.
Perfect.
So when you look at the state of the world, you have to remember the economy is the highest, well, one of the highest that it's ever been right now. So it makes it harder for people. It's not like the economy is dropping, so the prices of everything should drop. No, the prices of everything is rising because of the simple fact of how expensive everything is getting.
100%.
That's Adam Silver's job. He was brought in to be a CEO. He was not brought in to be a leader of players. He was not brought in to be a figurehead. No, he is a CEO and he's doing what he thinks is best. And I can't blame him for that. I can't because there's other companies doing the exact same thing. Uh, man, a little sidebar. The president of TKO, if for those who may not know, TKO is the group that currently owns majority share of both the UFC and the WWE. When Dana White when Dana White took full control of the UFC, he made everything pricey. Meanwhile, while Vince McMahon was the CEO of the WWE, everything was a family price. The president of TKO has recently came out and said that the WWE is so far behind themselves because Vince was pricing everything for family prices. He wasn't pricing things as an entertainment price. So when you look at that situation and you also look at the comments that Adam Silver has recently made, you cannot blame him. You genuinely cannot blame him for doing what he's doing because at the end of the day, if there is no NBA, what are we going to watch? The Euro Leagues? We're not watching the Euros. And the Olympics only is 4 times a year. Colin, you're muted. I see you moving your mouth, but you're muted. I see you moving your mouth, but you're muted right now. But I'm
Listen,
not watching. Like, yeah, I'm not watching the Euros. I don't really think anybody's watching the Euros for real, for real. So it's like,
that is a
what,
lot.
what
The
choice
Euro
do
game.
what,
I will
what
not.
choice do we have?
Listen to me. I was letting you cook because I loved everything you said. Like you really hit the nail. Me personally, that's a different perspective how you brought it to me, and I love that because I didn't look at it from their perspective. Adam Silver is he is the CEO. Davis, yeah, David Stern was more about and I could see the Vince. Yeah, that was a
Adam
great
Silver is
comparison.
100% more on the business side of being the commissioner of the NBA. Adam
Yeah,
Silver was players, coaches, fans alike, and Adam
yeah.
Silver was for majority of.
I wouldn't say Adam Silver doesn't have those same traits. He's just more money oriented. That's all.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that because as a
Nothing wrong with that.
CEO,
I mean,
as a commissioner, that is your job. Keep the
he's just
business
screwing us
going.
over, the fans. So it's okay.
And honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to pirate it. So it's not a big
Wait,
deal to me.
no, we're not going to on the RZP podcast. But with that being said, go
No,
ahead.
we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. We are not going to. I have a yearly league pass subscription.
Chris, go ahead. Well, listen, I will say this much. His comments, just even saying the NBA is a highlight sport, which is so crazy to me. So it's like you don't get the full experience and understanding of the game through highlights. Like
Mm-hmm.
you, basketball discourse is going to be so trash if you're like, so you're going to argue with someone who only watches highlights. What are we doing?
And you know what? I hate to say this, but there's probably some of our fans that only watches highlights. There's probably some of our fans that only watches highlights. I personally know a lot of people that only watch highlights and don't watch the full game.
I do
Me,
too, and I don't
I,
debate with them.
I've always been a full game type of guy. I love the game of basketball to the point where as though I don't care if it's the Pistons or the Nets playing. Please, if there's no other game on and I have nothing else to watch, I'm cutting on the
Listen to
Pistons
me.
and I'm going to
I
watch the
watch the teams that
Pistons.
struggle because I like watching the young prospects. Like which young prospect out of these horrible teams could be something in 5 years? That's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how I discovered my love for Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2014.
That's
When
crazy.
man, I remember it was March. It was like March 7th, 2014. I forget who they were playing, but I remember the day because I got in trouble in school that day. And I came
Okay.
home, and the only thing that I was able to watch because my brother was saying with us at that time was basketball. That was all I was able to watch. Giannis Antetokounmpo single-handedly made made my entire life with the way I seen him struggling to carry that Bucks team. Giannis has been my favorite player in the league for the
I
past.
respect Giannis so much. I ain't gonna lie to
Oh,
you. I just don't like him slapping people and stuff like that. Outside of that, he's a great dude.
what are you going to do to Giannis? He's 6'11". What are you going to do to him?
Man, you better stop that.
He's 6'11", 275 pounds of
So
pure
you
muscle.
gonna let him just slap you like how he slapped? All right, okay. To each
Yo,
their
bro,
own, brother.
yo, bro, I'm 6 foot flat. It's nothing.
Yo, bro. So you not gonna you just gonna let him slap you on live television? You're not gonna address it to him after the game?
It's not
You're not
appropriate for the
gonna
RZP podcast. It's not appropriate for the RZP podcast. It's restricted for the restricted. It's very
Hey
restricted.
man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
But no, but saying that basketball is strictly like a highlight sport, it just don't sit right with me at my core. It doesn't sit right. Like
It,
man, like
it,
for you to put down a game that I love so much just because
right.
you justify prices. Listen, ticket prices is what it is. Streaming prices, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you're going to get paid. But for you to have to put us down as fans and say that basketball is a highlight sport, put
Yeah,
down a game
that's
that I love, there is no amount of highlights that can reconcile what I watched on on December 25th, 2024 at 10 p.m. And that was the Lakers versus Warriors game, Christmas Day. That entire game was beautiful. It was beautiful from tip to the finish. It was beautiful. So the fact that no cat had to say that. But that was just like man, like a beautiful game. And I watched it from beginning to end. I seen Curry make every shot in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and get a double bang from Mike Breen. Do you know how rare it is to get one bang in a game, let alone two? And LeBron James doing his little step back three from the 35-foot line for no reason, just
LeBron
doing it,
James.
literally just doing it just to do it, and that's what won us the game. It was Curry, bang, LeBron, bang, Curry, bang, bang, and LeBron with a bang. Like that is that is five bangs from Mike Breen in a row. There is no amount of highlights that can remake that feeling of watching that game live and just
The,
rooting for
the
your team to win.
USA the Olympics. That's not
Oh
NBA,
my
but just
god.
the Olympics. If we just watch the highlights of the Olympics, that's cool. But if I watch the game, no
I watched
highlights don't even do it justice sometimes to me.
I was in the supermarket watching that final game. I was
Like,
in the supermarket watching that
like
final
you,
game. I
that's
was
crazy
shopping.
to me.
I had my phone in a cart. And I'm on the phone with the guys as I'm watching the game on my phone. I'm triple tabbed. And I'm literally hearing them translate from France to English, and they were calling Stephen Curry the devil because of the things that he was doing on that court. There is
Yeah.
no amount of highlights that can recreate that. There
The
is no
game,
amount of highlights that can recreate the feeling and man, and just the pure bliss of watching a full regulated basketball game. Like it's nothing that can recreate it. It's just like watching a very good Super Bowl game. It's just like watching a very good Super Bowl. It's
I
nothing that
just
can feel it.
I just want to end it on this note before we move on to the next topic. I just feel like, man, like to just even say that about what's the point of you trying to improve the regular seasons or trying like if you're just saying that the regular season doesn't matter because they're just highlights. They'll just be highlights at the end. So it's like
Genuinely, like two
it,
seasons ago, you added the NBA in season cup
right. So that's just
for
highlights too.
viewership to be better during the regular season. And
Like
now, not only do you raise the streaming and ticket prices, but you down us and say that basketball is a highlight sport. Not my commissioner. Make LeBron the commissioner. Make LeBron the commissioner. He can do it.
it's just such a poor And you know, for him to just publicly say that in the press, that
Yeah,
means
like
he's already transitioned to he's
yeah,
gonna make this a highlight league. And
nothing that anybody else can do about it.
I'm curious what the league will look like 5 years from now. And I wonder if will it grow or will it be something where
I
it
tell
gets.
you, Luka and Wemby are going to be the two best players in the league with no
You
competition.
know what's
Luka
crazy to me?
is the player.
Those they got too much they got too many stars for the league. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see.
so many people with potential in the league. In the
We'll
league,
see.
right?
We'll see.
Like the league isn't going to have no real vets in a couple years. Like,
Uh,
like,
we'll
like we're
see.
not going to have no man. We know Udonis Haslams and like Steph.
Mm, no,
Like
but you
Giannis,
got guys who
Giannis,
could become into that though. It's like a
yeah,
recycle history. You got guys who could
like
become into that.
Giannis is going to be a vet, yeah, because he got drafted what 2013. So yeah, Giannis is going to be
Yeah,
considered a vet.
yeah, he been in the league. Yeah, for good. Yeah, he been in this.
Jokic,
He's been in for 13
is
years.
yeah, Jokic is going to be a real vet because he got drafted 2014. If
Yeah,
Anthony Davis makes it to 5 years from now, who
2012.
knows?
He's drafted in 2012. I mean, listen, we'll see what the league really transition to in terms of ratings. We'll see. We'll be watching. We'll be talking about it. Just stay tuned in the podcast, and you'll be catching us making play-by-play analysis on the league.
The league
What'd
about
you
to
say,
be
Chris?
I said the league about to be AI generated.
Listen, job applications. If you're trying to look for a job, you gotta go through the AI. So I just found that out a week ago. I'm like, what? They got
That's a whole
AIs for the job algorithms. Oh man, we are. Listen, stay at your job, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's if you don't got someone with it, we're not gonna even talk. That's another conversation for another day. Let's bring it back to sports now. Listen, let's turn it to the next topic. Enough of Adam Silver. We'll see what other potential mistakes he'll make from here on out. But we go on to talk about. We talked about the top contenders that could possibly overthrow OKC in the last episode. So I want to talk about what's the 5 players in this upcoming league, whether it be the East or the West, a rookie, a rising star, someone who's already a star. You think that, or you think it's already a guy who's already established himself, and you think he can still improve his game even more, and you're looking forward to seeing. Like, give me your 5 players you're looking forward to see play this
my
upcoming season.
five that I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
My top three off the rip: Luca, Giannis, Wemby. That's my top three.
Luca might win MVP.
Luca might win MVP. He's already in the race for defensive player
What you
of the
say?
season
Yeah, he's in a race for defensive player of what?
of the Euro League right now. Of the Euro League right now. Top contender for defensive player of the year. I seen it the other day. You can fact check that, but I seen it the other day.
I ain't
Um,
saying nothing, but I'm like, you could.
yeah. Um,
So I said Luca, Wemby, Giannis. I definitely can't wait to see Wemby get back on the court. Can't wait. The
But he's not the
injury,
one. He's not the one I'm excited about though, because I
Giannis.
kind of feel like he's gonna do it. You know?
I feel like Wemby has the potential to be better than Tim Duncan. And in
Uh,
timeout, and with the regard that I hold Tim Duncan in, that is genuinely saying a lot.
it
Tim
is
Duncan,
though. That's why I'm telling you, like, hold on,
like,
brother. He didn't even play 3 seasons
so
yet. Let's let him play. Let's let him
get
get
it.
to 6 seasons.
But that's why I said potential. I didn't say he's going to be as good. No, I said he has the potential to be as good. I know it's kind of the same thing, but it's the wording
And
that
I was
matters.
about to say it's all right, but okay, tomato,
It's
tomato. Hey,
not the same thing, but it's the and I'm definitely ready to see MVP season Giannis again. He's back on his dome. He's back by himself. Hopefully, if he isn't plagued by injuries once again, he can make another MVP season arise. Just like how he did in 2019 and 2020. Hopefully, Giannis can pull it all together. Because in my personal opinion, I genuinely feel like Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the league. I'm not saying that out of bias. I'm saying that from the consistent domination that I've seen from him since the year of 2018. I think that there has been players close, but nobody has just been at that same exact level as Giannis. When you look at the facts
Giannis has had two All-Star teammates over the past 7 years, Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton. They have made the playoffs every year throughout those past 7 years. And not just that, but Giannis carries Chris Middleton and kind of sort of carried Damian Lillard. He didn't really get a chance to because they kept both getting hurt. But like Chris Middleton was a role player that Giannis turned into an all-star caliber player. Damian Lillard was a superstar, but he had to tone that down a little bit because, well, he's washed, and also he's playing with Giannis. Damian Lillard realized that if you're on a team with Giannis, you are the second player. It doesn't matter who gets on a team with Giannis. The first option is always going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is the best post scoring big in the league as of right now. He's the best post scoring league. He's the best driving big in the league, and he's quite arguably the best down low defending big in the league. The only two defending bigs that I can really think that could come close to him down low is Wemby and Rudy Gobert. And I hate to say it, I really hate to say Rudy Gobert. You don't understand how much it hurts me in my soul to say Rudy
Listen
Gobert.
to me. I feel
I'm
like
listening.
I feel like the Rudy Gobert. Like, listen to me. All right, I'm not the biggest fan of Rudy Gobert. All right, I understand his offensive limitations. I understand how bad his hands are. I get it. All right, and I understand to a certain extent the NBA is the aesthetics. People kind of aesthetics are very important. The NBA is one of the few sports where the aesthetics are damn near to somewhere, if not more important, which is kind of crazy because it shouldn't matter. The aesthetics shouldn't matter. What'd you say, Chris?
I said aesthetics in the NBA can really make or break your career.
No, because Giannis, people hate Giannis's game. Giannis, they hate Giannis's game. They think it's James Harden criticizes it all the time.
And James Harden not won a ring, so it doesn't matter to me.
Well, listen, but I wish Mario could have heard you said that. Oh, he didn't go at you with that. Listen up.
Giannis's play style took him to a championship.
No, listen to me. I'm one of them dudes. I don't give a damn about the aesthetics.
Oh, okay, good. I'm about to say it took him
Yeah,
to a
I don't give it
in an elimination.
Right? So, no, I don't care about aesthetics. In my opinion, if you're effective, you get the job done. You're productive, and you're winning us games, and we're winning playoffs. It's not like all of it is Giannis' fault. He's been injured. Guys have been injured. Important key pieces have been injured. Kyle Kuzma had a 0. He pulled a Tony Snell. He did even worse than Tony Snell. I never thought Tony Snell would get and Kyle Kuzma take his spot within a year. Not even a year. Like 4 months.
Why did they trade? See,
they traded him for Chris Middleton because Chris Middleton was old and aged and was always hurt. Kyle Kuzma was seen as the young. He could score. It's like
they quite literally should have traded for Jordan Poole. I understand that they're not the same position, but Jordan Poole is still young and he's easy to mold. That whole situation that he's having on the Wizards right now stems from him not having any support after his whole situation with Draymond Green on Golden State. That is a spirit killer. But had he went to the Bucks instead of the Wizards, or if he went to the Bucks instead of Kyle Kuzma, Giannis and Damian Lillard could have brought that light back out of him. Because Jordan Poole was the next step in Curry.
I mean, Jordan Poole and Giannis. I mean, you can't get Damian and Jordan Poole. You probably because Jordan Poole's contract at the time was he had a high contract. Remember, the Warriors gave him that contract. So I don't know if that would have really, but I would have switched. I don't know, Dame.
$90 million, right?
Who, Jordan Poole?
Yeah, Golden State had gave him like $90 million.
90 million? I thought it was like in the hundreds. Let me fact check that.
Actually, I think it was like 200. I think it might have been like 200. Actually.
Who, Jordan Poole?
Yeah. Fact check that.
Jordan Poole contract. Nah, he ain't getting 200. Jordan not getting 200. 128 million. 128 million.
Yeah, but still,
he'll never reach 200 though.
Because he got that for 3 years, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's not worth. He'll never. Yeah, he's not worth that. But Jordan Poole, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
4 years. So
he signed that back in 2022. So it'll be till next 2027. So I don't know. He's still young. I don't know, man. So who you said? Giannis, Luka, and who's the fourth? Yeah.
I'm very interested in Cooper Flag right now. I'm very interested in Cooper Flag. Of his game in both college and high school. We were in high school at the same time, and I had some friends that were like nationally ranked. So I will always check and see like who was nationally ranked at certain periods of time. Cooper Flag was recurring. When I say recurring, I mean recurring. He was always a recurring top 10 prospect. And then once he took that number one spot, there was no other contention for it. Like nobody else had the skill to compare to Cooper Flag in high school. His game at Duke was honestly amazing. It was baffling how good he was.
He's not a generational prospect though. That's where I always cut the line short with Cooper Flag. He's not generational. He's not. I don't think he is. The potential is very high. He's not generational. Zion.
You got to think about it. He was the clear number one
Anthony Davis. You see what I'm saying?
Well, no, I feel like Flag and see,
like those are. And I'm forgetting like three more prospects on the top of my head. I swear, though, like Cooper to me is like
LeBron James.
LeBron James, of course, right? Like
Wemby.
I already said Wemby. AD, LeBron. Who was it? Luka.
Chris Paul. Wait. Are you saying coming out of high school or just?
No, just coming to the league like generational. Like when you talk about generational, Wemby,
Derrick
Rose, right? Derrick Rose. Like, no, I don't think Cooper. But I don't know. I think Cooper is going to be excellent I think he's going to have a superstar type, maybe a star career. I don't know superstar. Let's see what the offense does.
I genuinely think Cooper Flag has a few MVPs in his future.
Okay, I that's where I'm like, I don't know. Let's see what he do his rookie year. Let's see his weaknesses, his strengths.
I don't see him as just being another superstar. I see him as being the superstar. Not like.
You think he's gonna replace Luka? Because Luka, that's Luka's team for real.
I don't expect him to be a Paul George. I love Paul George, so I hate to say that. I genuinely hate to say that with the bottom of my heart. I love Paul George.
I'm not a fan of Paul George. Oh, you and me would go back and forth all day. I don't like Paul George. That's a conversation for another day.
Let's not play Paul George right now. Let's not do that.
Oh, we won't do that, brother. I got some. Yeah.
And I can already tell that Cooper Flag's career is going to be better than his. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. Paul George's career has sorely disappointed me so bad. It makes me want to cry when I think about it.
Well, it's not just disappointing, but I'll let you have that one. I'll let you leave it there. Because he's Paul George is this generation's teammate. To me.
Man, and I got
full of talent, all the skills, everything aesthetic, all that. Didn't do a damn thing when it came down to it. He blamed CJ Miles. Did you see the Club 520 to Jeff Teague? Jeff Teague's behind that. Jeff Teague's crazy. Paul George, playoff P. Remember when Carmelo laughed at him? Carmelo laughed at him. He calls him playoff P. What did he do in the playoffs? OKC. I'm an OKC fan. I watched every game. Hey, man, I'm not a fan of Paul George. Not at all.
That was a bad shot. Like, why are we not acting like that?
No, bro, we're not gonna do that. Listen, let's get back. We will have it. Listen to me, bro. Bad shot or not.
We can talk about this tomorrow, man.
We can talk about this tomorrow, brother. Because don't do this with me. You're gonna get me agitated. I don't like Paul George, and he's eating up our contract right now as we speak. $200 million.
I'm gonna keep it a beat. I'm about to cut your contract. Let's stop talking about Paul George. You're about to get cut from the team. Let's stop talking about Paul George.
All right, let's get back to the player conversation. Let's get back. Your top five: Luka, Wemby, Cooper.
My fifth. I hate to say it, but I want to see what Shea's going to do this year. I'm not really a fan of.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of him, but
Uh,
I want to see if he can keep the momentum that he set for himself. If Shea does it again, not just winning a ring.
mm,
I don't really care about him winning another ring. If he wins another ring, okay, that's amazing for him in his career. But I want to see if he can be a top 3 MVP candidate again. If
okay.
he wins MVP again, I'm on Shea's side because it's undeniable at that point.
Right.
It's undeniable. But
I
if
mean,
he's
I don't know. I think Shea won't win it because Luca will have the media machine. He's in the Lakers. He's in the Lakers. So with that
not
type of
even
media power,
Luka play in the EuroLeague this summer,
I see. Listen, I'm not discrediting Luca. I'm just telling you that Lakers media. We're not gonna do that. Don't act like that Lakers media ain't powerful.
I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan.
Like, don't do that. He has the media behind him. So
I
if
would
he plays like
100% agree.
how he played
No, no,
before he got injured, he just
as
got
a
to play
Lakers
like
fan,
before he got injured.
I was the first person to tell you that we have the best PR team in the entire league. We always have, we always will. The only team that has ever even had a PR team close to us is probably like the 2008 Celtics, and that's it. Nobody
Uh,
else has ever had a team as good.
that's a conversation for another day as well. I like this. You bringing us some new topics to save for some material because I disagree with you. But let's go ahead.
Listen, I know you disagreed. I just want to hear what you think about that. Like, I'm kind
What?
of interested.
What? With the
Uh,
top five?
like, what do you disagree with what I just said?
What? So you're saying you think the Lakers have the best PR or the only team with the PR? I would say
I think we
okay.
have the best PR team, like the best PR team.
Oh,
We have,
okay. I got you. No, yeah, Lakers, yeah, Lakers. But yeah, all right, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you. The Warriors caught up to y'all. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, because of
the
Steph.
Warriors, bro.
The Warriors caught up to y'all.
That's quite literally not fair. They had Kevin Durant,
They
Curry,
caught
and
up
Clay.
to y'all though.
They
They
had
caught up.
5 All-Stars on a single team at a point in time. Man, boy
Yo,
was that. Boy was that. That was a rough
today
time to be a fan too. That was a
to,
rough time
to,
to be.
to think two NBA franchises got two iconic like Warriors don't have they have some iconic players, but not to the length of the Lakers, obviously. So Curry
I
is
don't think
like who? You talking about
the
who?
Lakers. Yeah, I don't. When it comes to iconic players, I don't think that anybody has ever had more than the Lakers do.
Yeah, Celtics could give y'all a fight. That's the only.
Celtics
That's
could be a fight, but it's not going to be much of a fight. It's not going.
yeah. I don't
When you
know.
think
I
about
gotta look over. Look, I gotta really properly look over that Celtics history. I gotta look before I just say nah.
listen, let me just say this, right?
I gotta
We
look at
had
that history.
throughout our franchise history, we had 4 people on our team that either became or was considered to be the logo of the league. Jerry West, who is the logo, LeBron James has been considered to be the logo. First off,
No.
LeBron James is the first person with a Hall of Fame jacket while being an active
All right,
NBA
bro.
player.
No, we're not doing the LeBron show today, brother. Let's
We're
bring
not,
it back
we're
to your top
not
5 list.
considered to be the logo of the league at a point in time, and so was Magic Johnson. And that's 4 people right there. Don't make me get to talking about Shaq, Dwight Howard, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Elgin
Dwight
Bello.
Howard
Don't.
going a Laker for what, bro? You ain't just throw Dwight Howard in LA. Man,
But
bro,
man,
knock it off. Knock it off.
but it was a big thing when he came to the Lakers. Everybody
No,
thought that
no, we're not
Dwight
doing it. It's
Howard.
only one Dwight we all universally recognize as basketball fans. No. If you a Lakers
No,
fan, y'all might
Dwight was
Lakers
horrible.
fan.
Dwight, Dwight was horrible for us. I hated Dwight Howard. I still hate Dwight Howard
No,
to this day.
who guarded Jokic like he did?
No, I'm not talking about 2020 Dwight Howard. I'm talking about
Oh,
2013 Dwight Howard.
t-
Yeah, I'm talking about 2012, 2013
why do
Dwight
I keep
Howard.
forgetting that? Because he was so bad with that Lakers and Kobe squad, and Kobe
That's
called him
what I'm
out. I
saying.
keep forgetting that.
Bad. Yo, we had
Yeah,
him, Steve Nash, and Kobe.
no,
When
Steve
you
Nash is washed up.
yeah,
Steve
Steve
Nash is
Nash,
washed up. That
but
was
Dwight
bad.
Howard was literally still in his prime. He
Yeah,
hadn't
Dwight
even
Howard
been
was disappointing. Dwight Howard was absolutely
decided to be
disappointing.
bad. He played better with the Rockets than he did with the Lakers. which
he
makes
was
no sense. About
he was really disappointing because Dwight was still in his prime.
I
But
just
Steve
realized
Nash,
the Lakers had the greatest PR player of all time with a man by the name of Jeremy Lin.
I'm cracking up. That's my guy
That
though.
was the
And
greatest player. He had a 13-game streak of him just hooping, just straight hooping. Kobe was hurt. There was no option. And that's when Lin Sanity started. Well, it actually
no,
started before that. Yeah, no,
I'm
it
about to
actually
say,
started
bro,
before when he
get
was
some
on the
Knicks
Knicks.
fans in the comment section
He,
start
uh,
talking crazy.
it started when he was on the Knicks. But the rebirth of Lin Sanity happened
Hey,
when he was on
rebirth.
the
He
the
said
Lin
rebirth.
Sanity sequel happened when he was on the Lakers.
Listen, brother, let me get my top 5 before we end this episode, man.
Oh yeah,
And my
definitely. My
top 5.
time this episode.
What'd you say, brother?
I said my fault, man. I took up a lot of time this episode.
No, you listen. They love it though. They love it. You said some crazy stuff, some factual stuff, some very wise stuff. So, but you definitely said some crazy stuff. So, hey, man, they gonna get all of it. What'd you say, brother?
I don't think I said anything crazy.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that to the comment section.
10 toes.
All right, 10 toes down there. My top 5. It's 2 Rockets teams. It's 2 Rocket players, actually. It's 2 Rocket players. Because I think the Rockets are.
I already see where this is going.
Because I think the Rockets are the most. They're so dangerous to me. I'm Amen Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yo, I'm just saying his potential. Yo, we say it's about every person. If he gets his jump shot, he legitimately, if he gets a jump shot, that kid elevates from, okay, he could be an all-star to, he could be a franchise superstar now.
100%.
Like Sagoon and him, that's y'all two now.
He has the makers of an amazing player.
He was working on his ball handling all summer. How many videos I saw him working on the ball? He's trying to tighten his hand. I love that.
Didn't Ben Simmons do that?
We don't bring up Ben Simmons. He didn't even want to play for the Knicks. His agent dropped him. I think that what's crazy, and I tell people this. I was just talking to his agent dropped him. His agent dropped him because he denied his agent was working. He finally get him one team that'd take a chance on him, and you tell him you don't want to play for the Knicks. What would you have me working for? Yeah, no, you getting dropped, buddy. You ain't that guy no more.
Quite literally, I hate to say this.
But you know what? Go ahead.
I hate to say this, but the Knicks are a championship contender. So for them,
especially yes, they are. In the East now too. Yes, they are. Can they beat anybody in the West? I don't think so. That's my thing.
I genuinely don't think that anybody on the East, other than the Bucks, can beat anybody in the West.
No, let me scratch that. No, let me rephrase that. Tom Thibodeau's not the coach. Let's see what Mike Brown does with the offensive schemes, how he utilizes Jaylen Brown and Cat Williams. I want to see how he utilizes Mikal Bridges and he turns him back into an offensive player. I want to see how he utilizes OG Anunoby. I want to see how he utilizes his bench. Let me see what Mike Brown does first. And then I'll come back. Come back with 30 games in.
I feel like Mike Brown can turn Josh Hart from a 2020 Draymond player into more of a 2016 Draymond player.
You think so?
That's 2 3s.
That's tough. You remember the Knicks would he already
you remember how good 2016 Draymond was. That was an all-star caliber player. That man, he was in contention for finals MVP at that point in time. The only reason he didn't get it is because LeBron won.
Wait, hold on, sir. Let me finish off my last list, Chris. And Reed Shepherd. I'm so hot. Listen, I know a lot of people shitted on him last year, but he was on a team that was number 2 in the West. Like, people got to understand, they had a bench. They just couldn't shoot. He was supposed to come in and be that guy, but he really struggled his rookie year. I think he had to adjust to the physicality. He definitely looked out of place. Sometimes he looked scared. But toward the half of the season after he got that G League stint, that man looked like, oh, shit. Because to the point where you got to think, they could have traded. The Suns asked for Reed Shepherd. The Rockets said, no, we're not giving Reed Shepherd. So that tells you a lot how much they're invested in him. So I'm really excited about him because I'm a college basketball fan. So I watch college basketball. I love college basketball. So I've been watching that kid since college. I didn't expect him to make that transition to being a number 3 pick. Granted, it was a very weak draft. He probably wouldn't go 3 in no other draft. Don't want to do that to him, but that's the truth. No, it's the truth though. We're being honest, but he's definitely a skilled player, and I'm really looking forward to see what he does under Udoka's offense. You got a second year to learn to Fred VanVleet. They play similar styles. What better mentor to have him underneath you? I'm really looking forward to seeing what Reed Shepherd do with the Rockets, and he can learn under Kevin Durant too. Having Kevin Durant teach him the scoring ways, how that could help with his game. Nah, I love the Rock. Like the Rockets got a lot of potential to me. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be watching a lot of Rockets games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might watch them more than my own 2 teams. That's how crazy potential I think.
So you have 2 teams. Okay. I see what kind of fan you are. I see what kind of NBA fan.
I'm an OKC and Sixers fan. OKC, I've been with them pretty much since 07 when I was playing NBA 2K with them. I can name the 07. I can name the old squads and the Sonics teams. I know my teams, brother, and I'm a Sixers fan just because of where I live.
It was still the Supersonics, right? Yeah.
It was still Supersonics. It was still. I could name you the 04 squad on the Sonics. Robert Swift, Luke Rednar. I could name some guys. Ronald Flip Murray. You gonna be like, what? Yeah, I know my team. I just like the jerseys. I was a fan of the jerseys.
I fan every Lakers team, so I understand what you're saying.
Trust me, man. Like I was a more fan of the Sonics jersey. I love their jerseys. That's what made me fall in love with them. Like the jersey was always dope to me.
The Thunder has better jerseys than the Sonics, though.
No, you don't. I don't care what you say. I'm an OKC fan. They don't got better jerseys than Sonics. Sonics jerseys are. I hope they bring the Seattle Supersonics back. I might just say F OKC. If they bring the Sonics back, I might just say F OKC and be a Sonics fan.
That means them white and orange Christmas jerseys that they had. You're
Yo, all right, put that aside. Let's finish off my list. All right, Reed Shepherd at number 2. Number 3, I got Luka. Let's see what skinny Luka look like. I'm dying to see what skinny Luka and how he meshes his game with LeBron. I want to see what Austin Reeves. He's not on my list, but you guys drafted a rookie, a dude Thiero. Watch out for him. Y'all gonna love him. I'm serious. Y'all gonna love him. He's that guy. He'll crack our. I would be shocked if he don't crack our rotation by January or December. If he's not the 8th, 7th man on that spot, I'll be shocked.
Really? Okay.
Because I just think you guys need someone like him, especially you guys on the wing side. You guys don't have any wings that could guard the wings in the league. Brewer, Hachimura, who else? Jared Vanderbilt sometimes if he's not hurt. LeBron's 40. Let's not do that. Luka's not a defender. Y'all got a very defensive team when we think about it now.
Yeah, but everybody just was hurt last season. Like Jared Vanderbilt quite literally missed the majority of last season. That was very disappointing to me. Because I love
he's another crucial piece for y'all. His offensive game regressed. So I don't know what happened to his offensive game. It regressed every year, which is crazy to me. How that happened.
Because of Anthony Davis. It's not Anthony's fault. It's not Anthony Davis's fault. But when you have a power forward playing center and
I got you. No, of course. I mean, that's why they traded AD. What'd you say?
Finish off your list. You got it.
All right, let me finish. So I said, Amen Thompson, Reed Shepherd. I said Amen Thompson, Reed Shepherd, Luka Doncic at 3. Number 4, I'm gonna bring up another. I'm so excited about what this player could turn into. He's on the Pistons, Jaden Ivey. He was hurt for a whole year.
I was about to have a heart attack. I was about to be so upset.
What was you thought I was about to say?
Cade. I thought you was about to say Cade.
I mean, Cade don't get it twisted. Cade's awesome now. He's definitely elevated his game until. Come on, man! He's turned himself into one of the young stars in the game.
100%. I said he elevated that entire.
He transformed that, and with JP Bickerstaff, people underestimate how good of a coach he is, man. He came in there and changed that culture. That guy's I hope he wins the title one day, man. He deserves it, man. He work hard, bro. He really do. I want to see Jaden Ivey come back. I want to see how he comes back with Cade Cunningham because I feel like they miss Jaden Ivey so bad because he could shoot, space the floor, attack the rim. Ron Holland can't do that. Sarah Thompson can't do that. Cade was working with. Thank God for Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley, man. If they could get him back. Oh, I'm telling you. Did you see? You must not have been watching Malik Beasley play. That man was. I didn't even. He was cooking.
Malik Beasley, nice. I like Malik Beasley.
Nice. He literally helped space the floor for Cade to even. That's what really helped Cade so much. And why do you think they signed Karis LeVert? Karis LeVert coached under JP Bickerstaff with the Cavs. Another perfect fit. That's the Pistons. Yo, I'm excited for the Pistons. I'm getting excited just talking about these guys, man. I'm so looking forward to the NBA season. It's NFL season, but it's NBA season right around the corner. My last person is actually another. He's an upcoming rookie. His is Rob Dillingham.
He's not an upcoming rookie. He played last season.
He's not an upcoming rookie. He's an upcoming player. Excuse me. Let me just say upcoming player. He's an up-and-coming player. No, I know he's not a rookie. He came in the same draft as Reed. Both we drafted.
That's how I was confused.
No, I know. That was just a miss. That was an error of mine. But no, I want to see what Rob can do because a lot of people people don't think he's a point guard. And they think he's a six man. But I think his potential is a lot higher than that. So 100%. Let's see what
I feel like if they utilize Rob, if they would have utilized Rob in the playoffs, I feel like they actually would have went somewhere. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even going to say it here.
You know, I'm a big Rob fan. I would co-sign it, but part of me's rationality saying, nah, don't do that.
No, like Rob, if they utilize him out the regular season and
right,
give him a chance to like really learn the system through him in the playoffs. Yes, I genuinely feel like they would have had a chance of beating. What did they play? The Nuggets, right?
They played Lakers first, and then they played. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said they played the Lakers first, and then they played the Nuggets.
Yeah.
If I'm correct. I know they played the Lakers.
They played the Lakers first.
They either played the Thunder or the Nuggets. I can't remember exactly.
They played the Thunder.
It was the Thunder? Okay. So who did the Nuggets play?
The Nuggets, let me see. Let me see. Lakers first round. Hold on. Crazy. Why am I forgetting this now? Second round. Why am I forgetting this now? We just watched it. What the hell? Second round was Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers faced the Golden State. The Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves faced the Golden State Warriors. Wolves faced the Golden State Warriors. We played the Nuggets. That's why I'm like, no, we ain't played the Nuggets. Why do you keep saying Nuggets? The Wolves played Golden State.
The Wolves played Golden State in the second round?
After losing second round, Timberwolves faced the second round Golden State. The series began May 8, 2025. Yes, sir.
Oh,
you know what? You get that, bro.
Because after LeBron lost, I was praying that Curry somehow managed to find a way to injure Anthony Edwards on court. I remember that. I wanted Anthony Edwards to get injured. Yep, I remember that. Okay. Took a minute.
Took a minute.
Golden State lost. Golden State didn't lose. They beat the Rockets. And they played the
and the Clippers lost to the Nuggets. Yeah, all right.
That's why I'm so excited because they traded Jalen Green and replaced him with an even better player than him in every aspect. He's just older. 100%. And they didn't really lose anything. Well, they lost Dylan Brooks. I think that's going to hurt them a lot on the defensive end. But outside of that,
I don't think so. Who really cares about Dylan Brooks or anything?
Nah, listen, brother. Don't sell him like that. He's actually a pretty good player. When he was on the Rockets, he really transformed his career. Literally. Not like he didn't do it with the Grizzlies already, but he did.
I've never been through big one. Like, and it's not even just because it's just him as a player. Like, I've never been through big one. He's not overly good at offense. Like, he's actually just about below average everything. And I feel like
We're just about below average at everything except defense. There's no point in having you want to call your cardio at that point. Your cardio is just getting anybody out. He uses the NBA
Okay.
to work out.
Listen, we're gonna end it off one there, man. We're gonna end it off one there. And listen, yeah, Rob Dillingham is my fifth person. That's what I'm looking forward to. Those are my top 5. Listen to me, man. I'm super, super, super excited and happy with this episode, man. This is one of the best episodes we probably had. Shout out to you, Chris. Shout out to you so much, man. It was just us two, just a 2-man crew, but we held it down. And that concludes episode 190 of the Restricted Zone podcast. We really appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. We really appreciate you guys leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to.
You so crazy.